Cops are tasked with upholding the law, but what happens when they're caught in their own misconduct? Here are 4 times when idiot cops realize they have been caught.
Put the bike down, James. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude.
This is an officer from the Lyon County Sheriff's Office. On September 14th, 2023, this deputy responded to an alleged call regarding a strange bonfire near an apartment premises in Friendly, Nevada. When deputy arrives at the scene, he observes an individual named James Gresham leaving the scene on a bicycle. The officer remained proactive in his approach since the call was from a high crime area. Watch how things escalate between the two.
What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no fucking light on.
I'm riding it.
Put the bike down.
Light right here.
Dude, put the bike
right
down.
Here. I said, no, fuck
Put
that.
the bike down, James.
Supervisor.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
562 King. Get on the
What have I
ground.
done wrong? I've not done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground,
I've
James.
done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained. Am I being detained?
Subject stop.
Am I being
425
detained?
Willow, white male.
Help!
Get on the ground, James. You are being detained, you fucking idiot. Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. Get on the
Hey,
ground.
I got a light.
Put the flashlight down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your
What am
back.
I being detained for?
For fucking not listening.
Why am I
Drop
being
that
detained? That's
flashlight.
not an
Drop
articulable-
that
That's
flashlight.
not an articulable reason for suspicion that I committed a crime.
Yeah, it is. You
It
took
is
off.
not.
Yes, it
It is
is.
not.
Yeah, it is,
No, it is
James.
not.
You
Call
still
your
out.
supervisor.
You still
Call your supervisor.
relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. Call your supervisor. This fucking harassment's gonna stop.
Shut up.
Call your supervisor. I want you to call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor, dipshit. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah.
None.
You're riding your bike with no
Zero.
fucking
I
lights
got it
on.
right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the
It was
fucking
on
bike,
the bike.
dipshit.
It was on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away
You didn't
when I
write-
rolled up.
You didn't tell me to stop. There was no stop. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I told you to stop right
I did
here.
nothing wrong. You have no crime I committed.
562 King.
None.
One detained. 29 on last
Call your
aggression, first and
supervisor.
James.
Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor right now.
Shut up!
I
Yeah.
want your supervisor.
What'd you ditch over here?
I want your supervisor. I'd like your supervisor, sir.
Okay. Well, I think he's down at the jail.
I'd like your supervisor, sir. I need to speak to your supervisor now. This ain't happening.
Yeah.
I want
You still on court conditions, James?
no, I'm not. I
No?
don't have any court conditions. None.
Huh?
None. Zero. I've not committed a crime. You have no reason to stop me.
Yeah, I did. When I told you to stop.
I'd like to stop your...
Yeah.
I stopped when you told
Yeah,
me
if
to
you're
stop.
fucking arguing with me.
I'm gonna argue
And
with
I had to
you.
pull my taser
You
out.
have no reason to stop me.
Yes, I do.
None. What?
Yeah.
I've not committed a crime. No misdemeanor, no felony.
Yeah, James, it's called riding a bike without a
I
headlamp.
got a headlight right there.
It's not on the bike,
I was
James.
visiting a friend. Hey, I'm not on a bike. I'm in a parking lot, private property. What are you doing here?
You got any dope on you, James?
No, I don't. Now what? I want your supervisor.
Stand up.
I want your
Stand
supervisor.
up.
I'm gonna stand up. Where's your supervisor?
Face
at?
away. Put your feet apart. You got any weapons on you?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. I doubt it though. No
Maybe
needles.
somewhat.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of shit in my pockets. Been working on cars all day.
You got a knife
it
on you?
Nah. I know this. I'm being detained for no reason. I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
What supervisor, James? You
I
think
want
we're
your
at your fucking beck and
supervisor.
call, you
I want
dipshit?
your Yes.
No.
First Amendment
No.
audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in
Yeah.
violation of my First Amendment right. And my Fifth. And my Fourth. And my Ninth.
Put your feet apart, James.
Yeah, sure.
Face the car.
Face the car. I want to see your supervisor.
I just fucking told you,
No.
dumbass.
Private property. I'm right here in my house. I live right there.
What's that for arguing? I'm asking you some basic information.
My name's James Gresham. You know my name.
I asked you what your date of birth was.
I don't have to answer your questions.
Yes, you do.
Well, I guess I do, huh?
Yes.
Because I'm being detained,
yes.
right?
Yes.
5/20/69. And this is an illegal stop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
Do you think that maybe if you just answer a couple quick questions, but when you're rolling up here and then coming back,
you told me to come back, so I came back.
Yeah. And then I'm fucking telling you to drop the bike. You're not dropping the bike, and then you fucking push it. You're trying to tense up on me.
In my hand. I didn't do nothing on you.
Yes, you did.
That's why you were stopping me.
Yes,
I
you
saw
did.
you pull up here. That's why I turned around and come back.
All right.
I knew you were gonna come. How about that?
Yeah. Because when I roll up for this fucking bonfire,
it had nothing to do with me.
You were there.
I was just talking to them, asking them what's up with the bonfire.
Oh.
And they were barbecuing.
Imagine that.
Did you stop and ask about the fire?
I didn't. You took off. Look, where's this guy going?
I didn't have to stop for you. Just because you pull up don't mean I stop my life.
It does when there's a crime being committed.
No, I didn't commit a crime. I committed no crime. What was my articulate reason for suspicion?
I already told you.
To come here to stop me.
I already told you.
There is no crime. I'd like to talk to your supervisor, sir.
We don't have
right now.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, you can want
that.
One hand, shit in the other.
My First Amendment clause right now. That's right.
I have it on body camera.
First Amendment order. He has no articulable, reasonable suspicion to stop me. No, it's not. This is right. This is to stop me unreasonable.
The First Amendment.
Articulable, reasonable suspicion.
All right.
ARS.
Yeah, sit tight, dude.
Sit tight. Shut up.
ARS.
Dudes. Sit tight.
The officer handcuffs Mr. Gresham and tells him that he has been arrested for resisting. Observe how the deputy consults another officer, Deputy Mullen, for the arrest he has made, trying to find justifications for it.
So the fucking, we're sitting over there across the fucking at the sub, dude, and there's like fucking huge flames coming out.
Yeah.
I thought the building was on fire.
Oh shit.
Roll up, and then I'm like trying to ascertain what's going on. He fucking rides off on the bike, and then, but it ends up being inside a barbecue, which I don't even know if that's fucking legal.
Depends on how it is, yeah. Especially when it's right next to the house.
Yeah.
Coming up that much.
So I fucking ride up. He's pushing his bike up here, and then it just went fucking downhill from here.
As it usually does.
Yeah.
I heard the yelling. I was like, I wonder who he's got.
Yeah. Now I'm debating whether to take him, dude, just for obstructing.
Yeah.
It's not really. So he's riding his bike without a light.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, well, is this private property? Like,
was it through here?
Yeah. So he came from in this side and went through here.
It's probably Tracy Grant's bike, not his. Also, she's been bitching about it.
Bitching about what?
Him taking the bike.
Really?
That's hers. She called us like a couple weeks, or maybe a few weeks ago now for it. Says that it always comes by, grabs it because it just sits outside there. He'll ride it and then bring it back and take it without asking and all that.
Yeah, is that your bike, James? Okay.
Is it like a mountain bike?
Yeah.
That's the one that she was complaining about.
The white one?
I don't know if it's white. I just know it's a mountain bike. I've seen one on BMX, but she was complaining about one that looked like a mountain bike.
Which apartment are you in? What? 18? So now I'm debating. Now I'm like, well, should I just take him for fucking obstructing?
So what?
Because he's back behind this thing. I roll up. I'm like, hey, what are you doing, dude? Come here.
Yeah.
Thinking that he was trying to hide back here.
Right.
Now it sounds like he lives here, but as soon as he does, it's like, put the bike down. And he starts fucking yelling, coming at me, and he's like tensing up, dude. So I'm like, I'll fucking tase you, dude. Get my taser out. And then he's like, not getting on the ground, not getting on the ground. And he's just fucking bitching.
We heard you.
Yeah.
Do you want me to verify with 18 if he does something?
Sure, yeah.
You said you live in apartment 18.
The officer was determined to put Mr. Gresham in jail because his ego did not allow him to accept that he had violated the rights granted to the citizens by the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. For those who don't know, the Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures from law enforcement. Watch how the encounter ends.
You got a key to it?
Car's here. I don't have any keys at all.
Is the door unlocked? How are you going to get in?
I didn't know she wasn't home until I got here. Actually, I came here and I went over to Jeff's house, over to Mama T's house because she wasn't here. Then when you pulled up, I decided to come back home. I don't have to answer these questions, but I will. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't want no trouble, so I left. The fire wasn't mine.
All right. Well, when I'm rolling up and you're leaving, like,
Doesn't mean nothing.
sure it
I wasn't
does.
asked to stop.
What's that?
I wasn't asked to stop.
Because you fucking took off.
I wasn't asked to stop.
Yeah,
I did
that's why I
nothing
came
wrong.
over here and told you to
There's
stop.
no reason to stop me.
That's why I came over here and
There's
told you to
no
stop.
reason to stop me. What's your reason for stopping me?
Code 4.
What's your reason for coming over here? I'm on private property, man.
Yeah, well.
Why did you
Unfortunately.
come here?
What's that?
What is your articulable, reasonable suspicion for
Just told
stopping
you,
me on
James.
private property, man?
Because
What? What's because?
flight from the cops.
A flight from who? Wasn't stopped.
I know, because you didn't give me a chance.
What were
So I
you going
went
to stop me for?
see what's going on with this
That
fire.
has nothing to do with me.
Okay. How do I know that
Investigate
if
it.
you're leaving?
It's not my fire. It's not my house. I don't live there.
How do I know that when you
Well,
take
the
off?
people live there barbecuing, right? You would have found out.
Okay. Because they
You
said
didn't care
they
about them, man.
they
You
didn't
know
say
what's
they
up.
they didn't they said they didn't know who you were.
That's what I'm telling you. They didn't tell me they didn't know who you were. Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know who you were.
Oh yeah, I better walk over there right now, and you want to tell me Jeff and Timmy can tell you that I don't know who they are, and they
Well,
don't know who I am.
now
and
now
Mama T
that I
lives
know
there.
who you are,
Huh?
now that I know who you are, but I didn't know who you were.
What I'm saying is this: what was your reason for stopping me? What was your reason for coming here?
That
What?
because you're trying to get away from me,
No, I didn't run from
Yeah.
nobody. I went home.
and now
I don't need to see no
and
cops.
maybe it would be more plausible if you did live there, but now we can't even verify that you live there.
Well, why don't we call Sharon then, Val?
Okay.
Why don't we call Sharon, the person who lives there?
Does Sharon live there?
Yes, she sure does.
So how are you
Phone
gonna
number?
get in there?
What do you mean?
How are you gonna
I
get in the
came
house?
home. Usually she's home at night. I don't have to answer these questions. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
All right, don't answer the questions then.
Listen,
I don't
listen,
care.
Carl. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm on private property. You're harassing me. You're
I'm not
illegally
harassing you.
detaining me right now. I'd like to see a supervisor, sir.
That doesn't change how we go about this.
I've
Yeah.
had to study for my law for this bullshit that I've been going through. Okay.
Okay,
So I'm a
yeah.
little bit more versed than you.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, you know,
like,
it's been 3 years of my due process being violated. I've been convicted of nothing since I've been here.
it's 'cause it's still going on.
Drawn
You
out.
believe that?
You
Yeah.
get pissed off.
Mhm.
You get pissed off, so it keeps getting drawn out.
I
Yeah.
get pissed. What's that got to do with it?
If you can't get
I'm
an
being
attorney-
charged for
you can't
nothing.
get an attorney
You know what my charges are,
to
sir?
work with you.
For 3 years, you know what my charges are? I had my sister's debit card.
You're going to jail,
For
dude.
what?
Resisting.
Okay, I'm not.
Don't. What are you doing,
I
dude?
thought you-
Face the car.
okay,
I'm
fine.
putting your feet apart.
Go ahead. You miss me. I'll just went to jail. Go ahead, take me to jail, buddy. Watch out. Don't leave my stuff. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Space Morgan.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot your ass over there.
All right.
Yeah, I know too. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't listen.
I do listen. I came right to you when you pulled up. You're the one who was running at me, not me at you, bud.
Yeah, 'cause you're trying to get away,
I was
dude.
trying to get away. What are you talking yourself?
Yeah.
It's on your body cam.
It is.
What did you do, erase it?
Racing.
All right. Oh shit. Oh no. Almost.
What do you got there? Rocks?
Yeah.
Wow.
You drop that down there with this. There you go.
Is this your jewelry?
Sure is. Mm-hmm. You guys remember it?
What?
Those whole boxes on the seat of my car, remember?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Come on back here.
Pick that up and please, sir.
We'll get it.
Okay. Here we go.
What's on your shoe, James?
What's that? What's that, brother? What's up?
Clip. Duct tape.
Yeah.
All right. Have a seat.
Mistake. Made a mistake, bud.
The Fourth Amendment states that the subjective intentions of a law enforcement officer have no basis for conducting a search or seizing an individual. Instead, an objective reason or suspicion is required for such acts. Despite this, Mr. Gresham was charged with resisting an officer. The identity of the officer remains confidential. If you think he was the only cop who realized they've been caught, wait until you watch this next case.
You're going 3 miles under the speed limit. You can drive.
55 is the speed limit.
53. My camera
is that illegal?
Yes, it is, because you're driving under the speed limit.
This officer is from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. On February 3rd, 2022, an individual named Sean was pulled over by a deputy for overspeeding at Seminole Pratt Whitney Road, Loxahatchee County, Florida.
Giving you the opportunity to pass me. You want to tailgate me in a police vehicle? Go ahead.
You're going 3 miles under the speed limit. You can drive.
55 is the speed limit.
53. My camera
is that illegal?
You were going 53.
Is that illegal?
Yes, it is, because you're driving under the speed limit. You're not doing the speed limit.
Speed?
Do me a favor, just do the speed limit, okay?
Speed
Thank you.
limit. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? You're refusing to identify after pulling me over. What is your name and badge number? This is the shit we get from fucking law enforcement on my way to fucking work. Getting your fucking license plate, I'm filing a fucking complaint.
The officer quickly acknowledged that pulling over Mr. Sean was an error without legal justification. Despite feeling timid during the encounter, the officer hastily drives away in the cruiser to evade the situation. However, Mr. Sean manages to catch up shortly after, taking note of the license plate to file a complaint.
ZJX08 PBSO Sheriff. Gonna be filing a complaint. I hope you fucking know what you just did. You're violating citizens' rights. I'm filing a fucking complaint. Piece of shit. Fucking scumbag.
Sean initially intended to file a complaint against the involved officer. However, the deputy lodged a complaint against Sean at his workplace before him, citing his behavior as rude while driving his company's vehicle. Consequently, Sean was unable to pursue a complaint against the officer. The identity of the involved officer remains undisclosed. If you think this officer realized too soon that they were caught with their wrongdoings, then probably you aren't aware of this next case.
No, but what's the issue with the car? What's the issue with the car?
The loud exhaust.
Yeah, but it's not from here.
This is Officer Torres from the Costa Mesa Police Department. On January 8th, 2024, a YouTuber, entrepreneur, and car enthusiast, Mr. Damian Fryer, was pulled over by Officer Torres while he was driving his Lamborghini in Costa Mesa, California. He was allegedly pulled over because Officer Torres thought that his car was too loud. Watch how this verbal skirmish unravels.
Hello.
See your license, please?
Yeah, sure.
It's not because of your loud exhaust.
Yeah, it's loud, isn't it?
It's a little too loud.
There you go.
Okay, look for the registration and insurance.
Yeah, it's right here. Loud exhaust. Well,
Hey, can you use that Huntington Beach address?
pardon me?
It's not taking the British Columbia.
What's not?
It's not taking this for some reason.
What do you mean?
Use your Huntington Beach address or no?
I don't have a Huntington Beach address.
Okay.
I have my Canadian address. What's the issue?
Yeah, it doesn't not taking it. This is all computers. I should do a paper one.
No, but what's the issue with the car? What's the issue with the car?
The loud exhaust.
Yeah, but it's not from here. Sorry, me?
What color is your hair?
It's brown.
What color are your eyes?
Green.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
And your weight?
My weight? Well, it's the new year, so it's a new me. I'm trying to get down. I think I'm 215.
And your date of birth?
January 30th, 1979. All that information should be on my license.
It's not.
It's not?
It's the kilograms and.
Oh, kilos. Gotcha.
I don't.
So,
Let me see the registration.
yeah, sure. So what's the issue with the car being a bit louder? It's from Canada, so it's a tourist car. It's not from here. So what would the ticket be for?
Mr. Fryer recalls his encounter with Officer Torres in 2019, where he was pulled over for the same reason. Mr. Fryer frequently commutes between Canada and USA, and his vehicle belongs to Canada. Watch what the officer is about to do.
Which model is this?
It's a Murcielago. So what was interesting was you said, can you use my Huntington Beach address? I don't understand that.
Is this vehicle registered to you?
It's registered to the corporation in Alberta. So it's an Alberta car. It's got Alberta plates. You saw that, right?
They're covered. I don't know what state it's in.
Well, you know now it's got Alberta registration, yeah? Pardon me?
This is part of the company?
Yes. So what's the issue though? Like an out of state car driving here is just like a noise violation? What's the ticket for?
014 November.
What's the ticket for?
I'll show you when I get done with this.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Without admitting guilt, I need you to sign here.
Yeah, so what's the ticket for?
Once you sign, I'll explain everything to you.
You won't explain it to me before I sign it? That seems a little unfair, don't you think?
A loud muffler.
Pardon me?
Loud muffler.
What? So, I don't understand though, I want to know the law. So, how is it that the law is...
So you sign here, because you're kind of...
Pardon? You guys know you have condensation in your taillights? He's not in trouble, dude. I'm just telling you, you have condensation in your...
Oh, yeah, that's an older car. I understand though. Thank you. The law. You startled me there. I wasn't sure you were there the whole time.
I'm sorry. I was just telling you, you have condensation in your taillights.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So, what's the ticket for? What's it? No, I understand that. So, is it a fine or do I...
I'm warning you on the speed. So.
Sorry, you're warning me on the what? Yes, I'll sign it, but I need you to explain to me what the...
Recorded right now, okay, you're kind of delaying my duties.
No, I understand, but you're asking me to sign something I don't understand.
I didn't mean to scare you, dude. I was just trying to tell you. I didn't know if you knew or not.
I appreciate it. Can you explain the ticket to me? He's asking me to sign, but not saying what the ticket's for. He's asking questions, but he's not explaining it.
I just got here, so I have no idea why he pulled you over. I literally just driving down the street. I saw he's out here, so I just...
Appreciate that. Maybe go talk to him, because now he's walked away. I just want to know what I'm signing. He won't explain it to me.
Food talk?
What? It's a Murcielago.
Murcielago? Nice, dude. What year?
2003. I just want to know what the ticket's for. You're saying a lot of exhaust, but I want to know, like, okay, so is it a fine? I don't understand.
The court handles that.
No, I understand the court handles that. But I need to understand, if you're pulling me over, why have I done anything wrong if I'm from another country? Like, my car is legally allowed to be here. When I come here, I'm not told it can't be a certain loudness, it can't be a certain thing. So you're saying something's wrong with my car, I did something wrong, and I'm asking you, okay, can you turn the radio down a little?
So I can hear it. I don't know, but I can hear it.
It's hard to have a conversation with you if you want to give me a ticket for something.
There's no traffic available.
So I understand you're saying loud exhaust, but how is it a car from Canada is breaking the law? I know, but so the ticket, what's the ticket for though? Do I have to fix it? Do I have to pay a fine?
4442.
Pardon me?
There's 148, 140.
What do you mean that's for the court?
It's up to the court to decide. You know, you explain to them that it's.
But you're not telling me what the ticket's like actually gonna do. What do you mean that's what the court's gonna decide?
Well, explain to them that the vehicle doesn't belong here, or it's not.
No, the vehicle belongs here. Are Canadian cars not allowed to come to the United States? Are Canadian cars not allowed to come here? Really? Like, you're not going to answer any of my questions? So I'm reading right here, code, loud muffler, speed visual estimation. So what's the speed visual estimation? What, pardon me? Well, you just said that you're writing me a ticket for a loud exhaust, but now you're saying there's a speed thing on here. So you're trying to sneak something else on here, and you're trying to get me to sign something.
Where do we draw the line on this one?
What do you pull more for?
Speeding and loud exhaust.
But you just said just loud exhaust.
I mean, he's delaying my duties right now. You have until the 25th of March to take care of this. If you don't agree with the citation, you can go to court, and I will respond. We'll the judge make a decision, okay?
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go talk to your superiors. Have a good day. Yeah, later.
Wow. Officer Torres requests Mr. Fryer to sign the citation and threatens him for an arrest when he is unwilling to sign it by saying that he's delaying my duties to a fellow officer. Mr. Fryer, as indicated that he'll talk to his superiors, goes on to file a complaint against Officer Torres. Mr. Fryer was issued a citation during the encounter that he later took to the police department to lodge a complaint. Mr. Fryer claimed that his vehicle was exempted from such regulations under the treaty signed between the U.S. and Canada in the complaint. It is unclear whether Mr. Fryer pursued any legal actions against Officer Torres. If you think this was the last cop who realized they got caught, then probably you haven't heard of this next case.
Do you realize that your company caused a problem in our community?
Do you have anything relevant to say to me?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I've asked you to stop.
Okay, I'm on public property.
You need to stop.
Okay.
You need to stop. You realize you're not wanted in this community and you've been asked to leave?
This is Officer Jay Woolsey from the Beaver County Sheriff's Office. On July 23, 2022, an animal rights activist, Curtis Woolmer, was partaking in a Pioneer Celebration Day in the streets of Beaver, Utah. Mr. Woolmer was accompanied by several other activists who were raising voices for two other animal rights activists who were criminally charged for rescuing 2 piglets from a facility. The group aimed to set up a booth, however, Mr. Woolmer encountered Officer Woolsey, who didn't let that happen. Watch how the situation escalates.
You're not to
This is not a good look.
You're not to be spreading.
This is not a good look.
You're not supposed to be down here.
This is public property.
You're not to be down here doing this. Do you realize that your company caused a problem in our community?
Do you have anything relevant to say to me?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I've asked you to stop.
Okay, I'm on public property.
You need to stop.
Okay.
You need to stop. You realize you're not wanted in this community and you've been asked to leave?
I don't care.
I know you don't care. That's the problem with your group. You just don't care about people or anybody. Do you understand? You've been asked to leave.
All of this for handing out some flyers. This is how much
all of
commotion.
All of this because Your group has been a direct influence on shutting down Smithfield Foods. You don't realize that's the major employer in our county?
You don't think I know that?
There's a lot of people that have lost their jobs, and you come into this community and pour salt into the wounds of the people that have lost their jobs.
It's not the intent.
You need to well, I don't care what the intent is. What you're doing is causing a disturbance in the community.
I'm not trying to cause a disturbance. I'm just
you
trying to
are.
have conversations
Okay,
with people.
you are.
And if people don't want to talk with me, I say thanks for your time and on with your day.
Okay. I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to tell people not to talk to you.
Then fine, do that.
Okay.
This is great content for us. Absolutely ridiculous. This is very anti-free speech.
It's
I
not.
never
It's
give
not.
you permission to put me on your film, on your camera.
Okay, are you a public servant?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well then you can be filmed.
Officers accompanying Officer Woolsey informed Mr. Woolmer that he did not give his consent to be recorded on camera and would be charged with disorderly conduct if he did so. However, it violates the First Amendment rights granted to the citizens. For those who don't know, the First Amendment protects the right to film police officers in public spaces as part of the freedom of speech and the press. Observe what tactics these officers opt for next.
No, I cannot. Not a volunteer, public servant.
Okay, you got a badge on.
I'm a volunteer. Now get your camera off.
You need to stop.
Stop what, sir?
Right there.
It's causing a problem in our community.
I'm not trying to cause any problems.
You are.
Listen, sir. When someone's asking you like this, a public servant, he's a volunteer type thing. He's asking you nicely to please don't film him.
Okay.
And we're asking you to stop filming him.
Okay, I won't film him.
We're giving you a lawful
Sure.
order to not do that.
Okay.
If you violate that lawful order, then,
Sure.
then you're causing a disorderly conduct
Okay.
issue.
We're not filming. We're not filming him anymore. Okay. We're filming you two. It's only drawing more attention to why we're here, so I appreciate this. Thank you. Do you know about the Smithfield trial happening?
You don't have a permit to approach people about your product.
Okay. I don't need a permit to talk to people on a public sidewalk. I don't need a permit to talk to people on a public sidewalk.
You're causing a problem in the community.
I'm not. I'm asking people if they want to have a conversation. If they say no, I let them go.
People have come to us.
Sure.
They do not want you here.
Okay. That's fine.
Then I'm keeping the peace and I'm asking you to leave.
All we're asking people.
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay. Here's an example of what I'm doing. Have you all heard about the Smithfield trial?
Okay.
Okay, they don't want to talk. Okay, that's it. I move on. If people don't want to talk, we move on.
Everybody, you don't.
Have y'all heard about the Smithfield trial? The upcoming Smithfield trial?
These are the people that are trying to shut down Smithfield. Okay?
It's not true.
These are the people that are trying to shut down Smithfield.
It's not true. They don't want us talking to people on public property.
These people are the ones that
Yeah.
shut down Smithfield.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. We're just trying to talk to people about the trial.
Smithfield.
This is amazing. This is gold. This is golden. This is gold.
Hey, don't stop. Don't talk to these people that are trying to shut down Smithfield.
Constitutional right to make everybody aware, so good for you guys.
That's all we're trying to do.
These police officers, they don't want that to happen.
Well, I don't know that they don't want that to happen. They just realize that they're constituents and they're trying to take care of their constituents. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I totally get it. Well, thanks, Sheriff.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Take care.
Good luck with you.
That's all we're trying to do. That's all we're trying to do.
Listen, okay, here's the thing is we're getting complaints on you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, our job is to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Okay, I get a complaint, that means that in some way you are violating that peace.
We're not.
Okay, the harmony of
If
the
somebody's
community.
calling it in as a complaint, then it is.
Okay, the harmony of the community. They don't want you here. They've asked you to stop. You guys did not stop. I am going to issue all of you disorderly conduct charges because we asked you to desist before. Okay? Now, if you continue, I am going to have to arrest you. Okay? I just want you not to do this.
Okay. Let me make a couple phone calls. We need to see your IDs first, actually. See your ID. Sure. My ID is by the stands. Let me get them. I can walk over with you and get it.
The sheriff asked me to, and the community asked me to come down here and settle things down. That's what I'm doing, okay? Right. And I thought we got through with this. I thought it was okay. Okay? And you guys understood that, okay? You guys understood that? This guy didn't. Okay, he can't. So that's why he's getting cited, okay?
The altercation sounds bad.
Well, I don't have any problem with your beliefs, okay? It's just that I can't have your beliefs and the beliefs of the community causing a problem. Okay? You have the right to do that, but
There's proper channels of going out.
you've got to take into account other people. Like I said, you're coming into a community just dumping salt in a wound that is very open. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the intent.
People's livelihoods, their families, their whole way of life has been changed, okay?
Yeah. 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 We don't think a corporation should have that much of a stronghold over a town.
Now you're protesting.
Yeah.
You're going back to the corporation.
Yeah.
Only here for a protest.
Yeah.
So get your license to protest.
Having a conversation with the protest, come on.
Get your license to protest if that's what you want. You know that's right.
Get a license to have conversations.
The content of your conversation is creating discord in the community. We've had people come and tell us that they don't want you here.
That's not our problem. That's not our issue.
I know, you guys don't live here, okay? You guys don't
People
live here.
need to be aware.
You come here and just stir things up, and then you leave. Okay? I have to stay here, and I have to work with these people. I have to protect these people.
There is no struggle. There is no progress.
They
They
expect me to help them.
Makes sense.
They've asked me to not have you here.
If there's no struggle, there's no progress.
Well, these people have got plenty of struggle on their plates with no jobs. I don't know where you guys get your money from.
I don't doubt it.
But we're literally going to shut down the county.
Yeah. And I think it's
and you guys are probably thinking that's a win for you guys.
No, I don't want to see people out of work.
But at the same time,
But what you're doing is trying to put people out of work.
No, we're not.
These people have it in their head that they're productive members of the community.
They are. They probably
They
are.
get up in the morning, they go to work, they work with the pigs, they do not mistreat them. Okay? This every day in and day out for years. Okay? Their pride comes from that they're feeding people, literally the world.
Sure.
Okay? Just because you guys, I don't blame you guys if you guys don't want to have pork, but there is plenty of people that like that and rely on that.
Again, we're not that isn't even the core focus of why we're here.
Well,
We're not here to talk about food.
Okay.
We're not here to talk about jobs.
But that is the perception of the community, is they're taking away their livelihood, and they're taking away what they feel is important to them.
After this encounter, Mr. Woolmer was cited with disorderly conduct, and the deputies requested the activists not to spring up the issue again at a local rodeo that was planned for later that day. Later, on August 2nd, 2022, Mr. Woolmer and several other activists filed a federal lawsuit against the officers involved for violating their First Amendment rights. The proceedings of this case remain unknown. It's frightening to see cops realizing that they have been caught after being involved in misconduct and unconstitutional practices. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. Goodbye.